here, I was worried about all the trees being gone, but there's still a lot of trees left, but it's just the damage caused from those trees that did go down. I'm from Edgefield, and man, it's a mess up there too, but here's kind of way back in the woods, so it gets to the point where if you don't have some help, you can get trapped in here. And the best move we made is to get these students out of here early before this thing hit. And now we're getting a lot of help from the forestry, thanks to our governor, who's gone out of his way to do all he can to help us. And that's all we can ask for, is somebody to support you at a time like this. And all the employees here that have jumped in and just gone way beyond what you would expect people to do. It's just amazing how people come together, because you get stuck out here and sometimes you think, well, nobody even knows about John Delahowe, but we're getting where we're more notable now, and we're getting a lot of help, and that's what it's going to take to get it back together. We just got to all kind of pitch in and help, and thankfully we've got some great people here that are doing the job. Well, I think the thing people need to learn, and I think sometimes we get lost in this. We just think we got everything we need, and all of a sudden something happens and you don't have that much anymore. I live in an old house in Edgefield. It's been there well over 100 years, and I thought if Walls could speak to me, they'd probably say, man, I hadn't seen this kind of action in this house in quite a while, because we're looking for water to wash dishes. We just sitting in there with no electricity. And all I'm thinking of is the same thing I'm thinking of here at John Delahowe. You know what? I lost a lot of trees, but I was blessed. My house wasn't hit with them. I've seen people who are devastated with their house being hit. We've lost a lot up here at John Delahowe, a lot of trees, but these trees will grow back, and we can nurture them back to where we want them. But you just have to learn that you can't take everything in life for granted. You never know when it can be stripped away from you. And I hope that they get from this, they learn that you need to be prepared at all times when something like this happens. Just little small things, like how many of us think about drive your car down to where you got like 10 miles left on your gas tank, and you say, oh, I'll get gas tomorrow. Well, if you did that before this thing hit, you were in serious trouble, because there was no gas to get, and so you can get trapped. So that's the main thing, is just take from this that you never have anything guaranteed to you. Everybody thinks I think a lot of people are spoiled in this country, and I think sometimes when this kind of thing happens, it kind of brings you back to reality. So it's bad, but it's not all bad. I mean, sometimes you need to learn that things can get bad in a hurry, and when they do, everybody's got to chip in together and help each other. You can't count on, well, the government's got to do this, the government got to do that. No, we've got to do it as neighbors. Look up in North Carolina, man. We're blessed here. Thank God we don't have what they've got up there. But these people are dying. I mean, they don't even know how many people died. So I always look at it when something happens, it could be a lot worse. It won't hurt us to learn from this and roll up our sleeves, and that's what's going on here. Everybody here's rolled up their sleeves and trying to help get us back to where we are. We're going to have these students back here sooner than later, that's for sure.